It's a pleasure to meet you, leader of the Autobots. As is mine, but please, call me Optimus Prime. As you wish, leader of the Autobots. No, it's Optimus Prime. Are you not the leader of the Autobots? No, but, well, yes, but everyone knows and calls me by Optimus Prime. Oh, so shall I address you by your full name? The leader of the Autobots and the bearer of the Matrix of Leadership? Never mind. Hello, this is KRBrickBot and I'll be reviewing Carbot Inuke. Spelled like this in English according to the website. It was released around October of 2018 and its retail price is about 70,000 Korean won. I only have one of the Season 6 Carbot so far, so I'm going with this one first. Much like Inuke is a bigger than average Carbot that's capable of carrying little Carbot crew robots. Inuke has 6, but Inuke only has 5.
날 불렀나? 시계 돌리며 부탁해.
어? 시계 돌리며 부탁해가 뭐야?
너의 이름. 어머니는 자격증 흔들며 다 하네. 아버지는 범인 잡으러 후다다. 강아지는 소시지 먹고 멍멍 아닌가?
So this is how Inuke and his helicopter bits and his little crew are packaged. Although the plastic clamshell on mine kind of cracked. There's some assembly required as the Carbot crew's accessories, stickers, faceplate, and chestplate all come separate in this little bag. And also a stretcher. Alright, I have the 5 mini Carbot crew stickered and assembled. So first we have this angry little guy with a little rescue pick, I'm assuming. Look, they have several notches here and here. And then we have this happy little guy with a megaphone. Not sure how a flat megaphone works. Then we have this surprised guy with a radio. Maybe you could put it in here. I think this radio is also a scanner. And then we have this sad little guy with a shovel. You could shovel like this or like this. And then finally we have this dizzy or dazed little guy with a rope. A solid plastic bundle of rope. That's not gonna be really helpful. Articulation wise, ball socketed arm, legs that go forward and back that much, and a full 360 head swivel. Simple little robots with 5mm posts and holes all around. So you can have some fun stacking and such. There's also this stretcher which you can have 2 of these crew hold on to. And then put one of them on here. Or you could put a mini-con on there if you are so inclined. Inuke here is quite a big bot, and to give you a sense of scale, I'll jump to the size comparison first. Here's Carbot Ace. As you can see, he's a head taller than the average Carbot. and Masterpiece Optimus Prime. And for the sake of it, Tobot V Master V. I do quite like the head sculpt and chest design of Ainook here. His head has a nice big transparent blue visor and light piping head crest with a silver slotted faceplate and a silver headband. And the chest, it's simply greebly with these lines and a hexagonal shape with a blue transparent center that could be a scanner of some sort. And these little thrusters that you could rotate forward if you want. Although these helicopter bits kind of do stick out a little too much, that doesn't flow smoothly, but it's okay, I guess. And some more detailing here. So these helicopter propellers are a little bit of a parts former, but they're fine. They are two different shapes because they are sitting parallel, so they have to be offset. So you can put that on any of his 6.3 5mm holes on either arm. Like some sort of cutter blade. Or you could mount it on his chest. I'm not sure what to think of the legs though, because mostly from the front they are very smooth and curved. That kind of has a different aesthetic compared to the rest of the robot. And the side view, they are quite chunky legs. Hollow chunky legs, because they have to fit a crew in there. I do wish there was an extra hinge that would fold up one more time just to fill that up, but then it might be hard to balance this thing if that wasn't. Anyway, the inner legs does have some nice details like 4 doors and plus the angle of this thing really changes the posture depending on how well you rotate those thigh swivels. On the back of Inuke, there's also these 2 little holes, so you can put one of the crew on there if you want. You can go nuts with all these 5mm holes. Articulation for Inuke. His head goes all the way around. A little hard to with a flap. The arms go forward that much and back that much at exactly 90 degrees. There's a square stopper here. You can detach that to go out that much. An inward bend. No bicep swivels, of course. The leg goes back that much. Forward that much. Knee at another exact 90-degree angle. And the thigh swivel. Now for transformation. Detach the rotors. Fold this canopy over there. Fold these out. Detach this. Then fold the legs 90 degrees. Attach the cockpit into that. Fold this over and tab in. Fold out the arms and then fold these channels here and click it into there. Then you can attach the rotors either way you want, but I would prefer the shorter one to go forward. So here's Inuke in his Chinook helicopter mode. What can I say about this helicopter mode? This literally looks like a kid's toy. I mean, the front is just very short and chubby. So chubby. This is a very chubby chinook helicopter when they should be very long, but you get a tiny little cutesy chinook helicopter that is a little bigger than a car. Even when helocarbot moved away from the Hyundai licensed cars, the cars after that were still relatively realistic or futuristic stylized that would still not look too out of place with other more sophisticated Transformers or toys. But this would look like it fits in a kid's toy box, and this thing would really stick out if trying to put it side by side with other realistic Transformer helicopters. Okay, that big nitpick aside, let's look at the features. For one, it has spinning rotors. But as you saw there, because there's a gap here and a little gap here, if you try to spin it, there's enough space for it just to shake and stop spinning. Not a good design. And you can put this stretcher on any of the holes here. And for the main event, you can open this up. Hey look, it's a base mode. And put the crew like this. Then you can close that up. And you can see each of the guys peeking out of the windows. At least this kind of storage design is implemented nicely. Even if it has the most hazardous way of deploying crew by just opening up the entire roof and having them hang like this. This would not work in real life. While I don't like this kitty-looking helicopter, I can at least appreciate the details. Like the nice blue stripes and the Carbot rescue here. And for one, it looks like there's absolutely no visible robot kibble. Because the bulk of it forms a hollow space, there is no visible robot kibble to see. Except for the crotch and legs in here. At least I can compliment it for its kibble-free design. And this thing has 4 wheels, so you can roll it along. Although it's not exactly level, so you have a little bit of wiggle room there. So here's Ainu compared to Ace and Masterpiece Bumblebee. And I guess if you wanted, you could snuggle a deluxe Transformer in here. And deploy. Inuke is a very solid robot toy with lots of playability with his rescue crew team. But the nature of his alternate mode really compounds it as a kid's toy, so therefore Inuke makes a great premium kid's toy. Unless you really don't mind the alt mode and would prefer the robot mode anyway, or maybe find an alternative cockpit front. Thank you for watching my review. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell. And this is KRBrickBot signing off. You know, with a quirk like that, you could read up on Teletran 1 about us Transformers and call everyone by who and what they do, because there's like hundreds of us.